Hi, welcome. We're continuing on with the chapter here in this book by Vernon Howard, How to Be Loving. We live in a universe governed by spiritual and psychological principles. We have nothing to do but understand and ally ourselves with them. This was the entire foundation of the philosophy of Baruch Spinoza, a Dutch mystic. We start by realizing that our deeper self already knows and understands. Like a powerful underground spring seeking to burst above ground, so do life principles seek to break through our hardened attitudes. As we permit the breakthrough, things that have puzzled us for years clear up. We see why everything happened to us the way it did. Take the principles governing love between man and woman. The ability to give love and to receive it are equal. A man can offer a woman genuine love, but unless she is on the same level of love, she can neither receive nor reciprocate. And I would say that that goes for vice versa. We cannot receive anything above our own level any more than we can stand on the ground and reach a peach at the top of the tree. There is no point whatever in an unloving man searching around for a woman to love him. He will meet endless frustration. And again, reverse or what have you with the gender. One individual to another. In the first place, he would not recognize a genuinely loving woman if he met one. Secondly, a loving woman would wisely see that she and the man had nothing in common. A love relationship between two people of widely separated psychic levels is impossible. There's no attraction between them. Like attracts like. Love can only be attracted by and returned by love. Another principle to bear in mind is that the false self has no real existence. This is really relevant. We'll get into that in later videos. That which is fictitious in this reality. Here we go on making it real and living in that illusion and creating, to be quite frank with you, slavery. Servitude. We got a lot to wake up to, and we are. It's one of the reasons why I'm here on this channel. Empowerment. Love can only be attracted by and returned by love. Another principle to bear in mind is that the false self has no real existence. But because we wrongly assume that we are this artificial self, we confusedly act from it. It is as if a man put on a gorilla suit and unthinkingly assumed that he really was the gorilla. By thinking and acting from that false premise, he behaves awkwardly wherever he goes. Consciousness of his true identity makes the gorilla in man fall away, permitting him to behave skillfully. When the mystic path asks us to give up our false sense of self, it asks only that we give up our awkwardness. Living in harmony with universal principles can be compared with playing the piano. We know when we are following the music, and we know when we strike a wrong note. We can hear the difference immediately. Likewise, when feeling discord in our lives, we know we have failed to play the cosmic composition correctly. But the disharmony need not continue. We were not made for failure. We can look again and practice some more. We can learn to play it rightly. You once said that mysticism is a system for mental health. I imagine a grasp of its principles helps us to think clearly. First Hermetic law principle: all is mind. This is the tool. Mind. To create with. It's not what you are. Remember, we're the observer. We're the experiencer having the experience that we're creating with mind. You once said that mysticism is a system for mental health. I imagine a grasp of its principles helps us to think clearly. We learn to see things as they really are, not as we imagine they are. For example, we must stop associating change with loss. Notice how you fear that change will take things away from you. Yeah, attachment. Yeah. Psychologically, change is never a loss. It is change only. Watch how your world brightens as you let this idea enter your daily events.